When your car starts shaking, it's not just annoying, it's a warning sign. Ignoring it could lead to expensive repairs, dangerous breakdowns, or even accidents. But don't worry, we're here to break it down for you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's causing your car to shake and how to fix it before it turns into a costly disaster. Let's dive into the top 5 reasons your car is shaking and how you can fix it. And trust me, the one reason is something you'll want to check right away. At number 5, we have unbalanced or damaged tires. If your steering wheel shakes at high speeds, this is likely the culprit. Over time, tires can wear unevenly or lose their balance, causing vibrations that you can feel throughout the car. Why it's bad? Unbalanced tires don't just make your ride uncomfortable. They can cause uneven tire wear, which shortens the lifespan of your tires. This also puts extra strain on your suspension system and can lead to poor fuel efficiency. In extreme cases, unbalanced tires can even cause a blowout, especially at high speeds. How to fix it? The solution is simple. Get your tires balanced and rotated regularly. Most mechanics recommend doing this every 5,000 to 7,000 miles. If you notice uneven wear, it might be time for a replacement. Also, check for visible damage like bulges, cracks, or punctures. If you find any, replace the tire immediately to avoid a dangerous situation on the road. Coming in at number 4 is worn-out brake pads or rotors. If your car shakes when you hit the brakes, this is a clear sign your braking system needs attention. Why it's bad? Brake pads and rotors wear down over time, and when they do, they can't grip properly. This causes vibrations that you feel through the steering wheel or even the entire car. Driving with worn brakes is dangerous because it increases your stopping distance, which could lead to an accident. In severe cases, your brakes could fail completely. How to fix it? Have your brake pads and rotors inspected regularly. If the pads are less than a quarter inch thick, it's time to replace them. Warped rotors can often be resurfaced, but if they're too thin or damaged, they'll need to be replaced. Always use high-quality brake components. This isn't an area where you want to cut corners. 3. Engine misfire. At number 3, we have an engine misfire. If your car shakes while idling or accelerating, it could mean one or more cylinders aren't firing properly. Why it's bad? A misfire happens when the air-fuel mixture in the cylinder doesn't ignite correctly. This can damage your engine over time, reduce fuel efficiency, and increase emissions. If left unchecked, it can also damage the catalytic converter, which is an expensive repair. How to fix it? Start by checking your spark plugs. If they're worn out or covered in carbon deposits, replace them. Next, inspect the ignition coils and fuel injectors. If you're not comfortable doing this yourself, take your car to a mechanic. Regular maintenance, like changing your spark plugs every 30,000 to 50,000 miles, can prevent misfires from happening in the first place. 2. Suspension issues. If your car shakes over bumps or feels unstable on the road, your suspension system might be to blame. Why it's bad? Your suspension system is designed to absorb shocks and keep your tires in contact with the road. When it's worn out, your car can bounce excessively, making it harder to control, especially in emergencies. This not only makes for an uncomfortable ride, but also increases the risk of an accident. How to fix it? Inspect your shocks, struts, and suspension components. If you notice fluid leaks, excessive bouncing, or uneven tire wear, it's time to replace these parts. While suspension repairs can be expensive, they're crucial for your safety and the longevity of your car. 1. And finally, the one reason your car is shaking: a loose or damaged drive shaft. If you feel vibrations at high speeds, especially from underneath the car, this could be the issue. Why it's bad? The drive shaft is responsible for transferring power from the engine to the wheels. If it's loose, damaged, or out of balance, it can cause severe vibrations that get worse at higher speeds. Ignoring this can lead to damage to your transmission, differential, or even a complete breakdown. How to fix it? Have your drive shaft inspected for damage or misalignment. If it's loose, tighten the bolts or U-joints. If it's damaged or out of balance, it will need to be repaired or replaced. This is a job best left to a professional mechanic, as it requires specialized tools and expertise. By the way, if you think these issues are bad, wait until you hear about the 10 things that can destroy your car's engine. Click the card above or the link in the description to check out that video next.